Hello and welcome to Chef Nightmares. I'm your host Grace, and on today's show we'll be interviewing the NOROVIRUS. Welcome to the show, NOROVIRUS. How are you? I'm feeling a bit under the weather, but glad to be on the show. Great? Well, let's start with some personal history. Where do you come from? I'm from a person called Eduardo. He's a quiet individual, but a wonderful place to start a family and raise kids. But my parents are from an individual called Susan. Oh, really? How did that happen? Is that usual for viruses to move a lot? Oh, yes. Very normal for viruses to spread from person to person. It's very easy for us. My parents were born and raised in Susan, who was asymptomatic, but sweet Susan forgot to wash her hands after using the bathroom. And ew! I know, it was wonderful. Anyways, so she forgot to wash her hands and immediately served food. So that lucky person she served food to was Eduardo. And that's how my parents got there. And they multiplied so I could be born. Wow, do you ever imagine what would have happened if Susan had washed her hands? I do, and I'm just so grateful that she did it. Aww. And how about Eduardo? Was he also asymptomatic? Haha, he wishes! My family and I gave him our cultural gift of vomiting and diarrhea. It means thank you for having us in our culture. So your offspring, have they moved out yet? Oh yes, a long time ago. I've heard some of my great 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 grandchildren moved from food to people. I've heard some of them moved from water to people, and some of them from just surfaces to people. People just put anything in their mouth nowadays, and for that, I'm grateful. So, for people and chefs out there who do not want to spread norovirus, what can they do? I don't know why people wouldn't want to host my family. I think we're wonderful viruses. But I guess if you didn't, you should thoroughly wash your hands. Hand sanitizer alone cannot stop us. We're super strong. If you work in a kitchen, make sure to wash and clean fruits and veggies, and cook up shellfish up to 145 degrees Fahrenheit, because we can stand some very high heat levels. But mostly, just clean and sanitize surfaces. If you do get me or my family, stay home, don't work. But honestly, I would ignore all of that and just do what you want. I love traveling from person to person. Wow, thank you, Norovirus. It was great learning about you today. Well, that's all the time we have for today. Make sure to wash your hands and stay home if you're sick. Thank you for watching.